Hello everyone, this is Jennifer from the Planner Punch and welcome back to our channel for another Plan With Me. Today's Plan With Me is a rather special one because it is our first ever collab Plan With Me with the fabulous Gabriela from Gabriela Plans It on Instagram. I will leave a link to her Instagram and YouTube in the description box down below for you to check out. Gabriela was one of my first friends in the planner community. She is a wonderful person, and she's been such a support to our YouTube channel and to our shop ever since we launched. So when she asked me if we'd like to do a collab video with her this month, we were absolutely ecstatic. We decided to use the same kit which is from our shop. It's called Fly and it's perfect for spring. I love the colors. We came up with a bunch of get to know me questions to answer during this video. But if you guys have any other questions for us, please leave them down below in the comments and we will do another Q&A video soon for those questions. So while we were prepping for this collab, we crossed 100 sales on Etsy, and in fact as of today we are close to 150 sales. So we asked Gabriela if she'd be interested in including a giveaway in this collab video, which she was, and that's how this Plan With Me came about. So I'm going to start with the Q&A, and this is actually the perfect week for it since I don't have much happening. After that I'll tell you guys about the giveaway at the end, so stay tuned for that. So I'm going to answer the first few questions together. So the first question is, how old are you? What's your birth month and sun sign? I am 34 years old. I am a December baby, so I'm a Sagittarius. I am told, or rather my friends tell me, that I have almost all the traits of a typical Sagittarius female, whatever that means. I have no idea what the typical female Sagittarius traits are. So if you guys know, let me know down in the comments below. The next question is, where are you from? So I am from India. I am based in the city of Mumbai. Let me know if any of you have ever traveled to India, and if you have, which places did you visit? And let me also know if you liked it. So the next question is, what is your go-to drink in the morning? Alright, so I used to be a tea drinker through and through. I find it soothing and calming, but I am surrounded by coffee drinkers. So over the years, my drink of choice has moved to coffee. I typically have a South Indian filter coffee brew which I buy locally, and it is absolutely divine. It's the perfect way to start my day. The next question is, are you a dog person or a cat person? Do you have a pet, and how did he or she become a part of your family? So I am a dog person without a doubt. I mean, I love cats too, rather all animals, but I do have a soft corner for doggies. Guilty. I have a pet dog. Her name is Maggie. I'll try and leave a picture of her somewhere on the screen for you guys to see. She was actually a rescue pup. We found her abandoned on the side of the road with her stomach slit open. I mean, when I say slit open, I don't mean somebody slit her tummy open. I actually don't know what happened. We just found her on the side of the road like that. We rushed her to the vet, and the vet told us that she was barely 15 days old. But my baby's a survivor. She survived, and she is now 13 years old and is healthy and well and ever so loving. I can talk about Maggie for hours on end, but it is time to move on to the next question. The next question is, what did you want to be when you were growing up, and is that what you do for a living now? So my answer to this question is going to be slightly boring but completely honest. So to be completely honest, I did not know what I wanted to do. So while I was growing up, there was a time when I wanted to be a dog playmate, like get paid to play with dogs. Or this is at least how I explained it to my parents. And then when I grew up and it was time to to decide on a career path, I considered the medical field. I also considered becoming a veterinarian. But both my parents, in fact, worked in the airline industry, so I even considered doing something in that field for a while. But like I said, I didn't really know what I wanted to do. A little before it was time to apply to colleges, it just so happened that my family had some legal issues with respect to one of their properties, and hearing my family talk about law got me thinking, and that's basically what led me to the field of law that I am in today. I now work in the legal field, specifically litigation, and no 2 days are the same, let me tell you that. Next question, what is your favorite TV show? Do cartoons count? Like Tom and Jerry, the episodes we saw growing up? I mean, I know I'm 34 years old, but what the hell? It's a classic. it's okay for me to like Tom and Jerry, right? Right, of course it is. Very honestly, I don't watch too much television, so I am sticking to Tom and Jerry, guys. So the next question is, how did you get into planning? So I got into planning because of my mother. She always had a planner and she made lists for everything. She always had a schedule. Even if we took a road trip, she would plan exactly when we would leave, how long we'd be driving, where we'd stop for meals, where we'd stop for fuel. Um, Yet she was a very easygoing person and always knew how to have fun and how to make everyone around her have fun and enjoy themselves. So that's where I picked up the planning bug. Even in school and college, I'd always have a little schedule up on the wall. I'd have a tiny pocket planner which I'd use for a daily to-do list, and I'd put in all my homework and assignments that needed to be done and submitted. And that's just the way it always has been for me. In the past, it used to be more functional until I discovered this awesome planning community that I am so honored to be a part of. You guys truly are awesome. Okay, next question. Have you found planner peace in your current planner? And if not, which planner is on your bucket list and why? So I'm currently using the EC Vertical Weekly as my catch-all planner. I also have two other pocket planners, one of which is an EC pocket planner, and I use both of them for work. I love my planner setup, but I would like something that gives me more room to plan my daily schedule. So what's on my bucket list is the EC Daily Duo. I was inspired to buy the EC Daily Duo watching Gabriela's Plan With Me's as well as Sarah Marie from Sarah Marie Stickers. I love the functionality of the EC Daily Duo. It has tons of space to plan out my whole day, and I primarily want to use it as my work planner, and I do need space for that. So yeah, that's what's on my planner bucket list this year. If you guys have any suggestions for me on a daily planner that I would find suitable, please do let me know in the comments below. I'd really appreciate any suggestions that you guys may have. So the next question is, who are some of your favorite content creators from the YouTube community? Firstly, I'm glad that the question is some of your favorite content creators and not just one, because that would have truly been a difficult question to answer. But the first name that comes to my mind is Gabriela, and I'm not just saying it because we're doing this collab. I know that she works really hard for the content that she creates, and I love her planning style, genuinely. It's decorative and pretty and yet so very functional, so that's my favorite part about her content. And for the very same reason, I also love watching Julie's plans. Her Plan With Me is also super functional, and I just love the way she speaks. She always makes me laugh, and she's just so relatable. Another favorite content creator has to be Jen Plans. Her budgeting videos are superb, and in fact my whole monthly budgeting setup is based off of her videos, and I love it. A few other favorites would be Rhiannon from Mama Replans, JC from the Virgo Plans, who I recently started following. Then there is Chanel from Coco Lux and Liz from Creative Life of Liz. I love watching all of their videos. Aside from these, there are the usual suspects, which is Rachel from Gathered Plans, Shante from Shante Plans, Lauren from Planmosh Plans. I love Lauren's voice. It is so soothing and so calming. I could just listen to her for hours and hours. Another favorite would be Justine from Just Plans, who does both decorative and functional planning, and I love her channel as well. You should check these out if you aren't already. So the next question is, what's your favorite part of doing YouTube videos or creating content for Instagram? So I'd have to say that my favorite part is that I get to be creative and share it with like-minded individuals like all of you. Um, there's no judgment from anyone. Everyone is always very supportive. We each kind of do our own thing in our planners over the weekend and then share it with others. We each draw inspiration from one another. And there's this bond between all of us, even though most of us haven't ever, met or spoken to one another. And I think that's great. The fact that we can relate to each other and connect without ever laying eyes on each other, I think that's something special. And we're on the last question. Aside from planning, what other hobbies and interests do you have? So I love anything to do with the outdoors and with nature. I love hiking and trekking. I don't get the chance to do this as often as I'd like, quite frankly, but it is what it is. I also love traveling, and the fact that I get free tickets from the airline company that both my parents worked for lets me do it. Although, again, this is not something I get to do as often as I'd like. Besides that, I love reading. You give me a book and I'll finish it overnight. Any and all kinds of books. I will read it. That brings us to the end of the Q&A. Now for the giveaway details. All you have to do is subscribe to our channel and then head over to Gabriela's collab video and follow the instructions there. Her video is linked in the description box below. If you're here from Gabriela's channel, then thank you so much for joining us. I will leave all the giveaway details in the description box down below. Please consider entering if you'd like a chance to win shop credit of $10 from our shop. I hope you guys enjoyed this plan with me. If you did, please consider subscribing to our channel and hit that like button. It helps with the YouTube algorithm and we'd be ever so grateful. That's all for this plan with me. See you guys next time. Bye.